is Andrew I was born in Olympia, Washington, and I lived all over Washington for the first 16 years of my life. Moved down to Bend, moved from Bend up to here, and then back down to Bend, and then right back here almost exactly a year ago. My parents split up when I was 2 years old, and lived with my mom for the most part, as kids generally do when their parents split up. Growing up, I was raised Mormon. My dad is Mormon, not so much anymore, but my dad's side of the family is Mormon, and so I was raised in the Mormon church until I was like 6 or 7 years old, and then I kind of just worked my way away from it. Was atheist for most of my life up until 2 months ago. Just was really very much of a I need the facts right in front of me. I'm not just going to place my belief in something that I can't see or feel. And that's just kind of how I lived my life. And then a couple months ago, just went through some stuff and really had that awakening, felt the presence of God in my life for the first time. And from there, it's just been moving so fast, of just so much happening and getting closer and closer. Shar told me about Remedy, that he'd been going there for a while and that he loved it and that thought it might be a good fit for me. I said I'd give it a try, and so I came the next day. Didn't know what to expect. All he told me was a small church, but great group of people, and I definitely saw that. I've been to a few other churches in my time, and I just didn't really feel at home with any of them like I did with Remedy. And just every week that went past, I felt more and more like I was just really at home. And then first city group I went to, I think like 2 or 3 weeks after I first started going to Remedy, I showed up a little bit late, and then talked with you guys about my story, where I was at, how I was feeling. Greg told us about his baptism, and baptism was always something that I had thought about here and there. Didn't really consider it too seriously though. I thought it might have been beyond me. I wasn't ready for it. But after talking with him there, it just really awakened something inside me. Obviously, just biggest, best day of my life. Very grateful, and it was so huge for me to see my sister and my brother-in-law there, as well as the entirety of the Remedy family. I remember when I came back up out of the water, putting my hands on the sides of the trough, and my head was just completely, my mind was just empty. I didn't have any emotions going on, and so I kind of sat there for a couple seconds. I can't describe how I felt in the moment, just other than pure joy and happiness and fulfilledness. And that's when I reached my arm out to have you pull me up, and I just want to bury my face in your shoulder and cry my eyes out, because man, there was a lot going on in my head. And yeah, it was just, it was amazing. Definitely a day I'm never going to forget for my entire life.